In this theory I'll be explaining my thoughts on Green Bull, who is yet to make a proper appearance in One Piece. Before I start with Green Bull I'll have to go to the old Admirals first and explain my thoughts on them. Because of this the theory is going to be a bit longer than I wanted, but I think it's crucial to my ideas on Green Bull, which is why I kept it in. Don't let the length scare you away though, because I believe it's an enjoyable read which hopefully won't leave you as confused as Luffy. First, the Admirals before the time skip. Let's start with Ryokugyu, who we meet the first time at Long Long Island. His name translates to blue pheasant and he has the ice fruit. The next Admiral we meet is Kizaru, who we meet at Sabaody Archipelago. His name translates to yellow monkey and he has the light fruit. The last Admiral we meet pre-time skip is Akainu, who we meet at the Marineford War. His name translates to red dog and he has the magma fruit. Now I believe the names have an extra meaning. Let's start again with Ryokugyu, blue pheasant. Blue is a link to his power, the ice fruit, but it can also be a link to the Blue Sea pirates. Ryokugyu was the only admiral pre-time skip who fought with the Straw Hats because they were pirates, as main reason. It is hidden a bit by the fact he wanted to deal with Nico Robin and later spanned him using his golden Den Mushi to trigger the Buster Call. The Nico Robin factor was for Ryokugyu something from the past. He had tried to let her escape in Ohara, but she was spotted and got the bounty on her head at an early age. After 20 years on the run he thought she just wanted to die, so he decided to put everything about Ohara to an end. The whole Enies Lobby thing was mainly CP9 and not Ryokugyu. Later he's on Garp's ship when Garp attacks the Straw Hats when they leave Water 7 and he helps confirm that they escaped. Now next is Kizaru, yellow monkey. Yellow can be linked to the heavens, celestial dragons. When Luffy punched a celestial dragon it was Kizaru who volunteered to go deal with him and the other pirates at the human shop. This was his main reason to go after them. When he meets Luffy again in the Marineford War he tells him that the celestial dragons have been clamoring for Luffy's arrest. Last is Akainu, red dog. Red can be linked to the Red Line, revolutionaries. Squardo reveals after he stabbed Whitebeard that Akainu is a member of the rebel faction, IMG. I believe this is the faction of the Marines that deal with the revolutionaries. This is further hinted at him, Akainu, knowing about the relation between Dragon and Luffy before it's announced in the war. This is also his main reason for going after Luffy. Some small notes about the animal parts. Pheasants are ground-living birds like for example chickens. This could link at Ryokugyu traveling by bike. Monkeys live in groups. This could link to how Kizaru works together with his nephew, Sentomaru. Dogs are very loyal. This could link to how Akainu places justice above all. He's loyal to the values the Marines stand for. Now the Admirals after the time skip. Now after the time skip Akainu became Fleet Admiral, Ryokugyu left and two new Admirals were drafted, Fujitora, Purple Tiger, and Ryokugyu, Green Bull. We meet Fujitora, Purple Tiger, for the first time in Dressrosa. From the way he is dressed we could speculate that he is from Wano Kuni. This gives more meaning to what Doflamingo said about the World Military Draft. Brook explained that Wano Kuni isn't affiliated with the world government and that their samurai swordsmen are so strong that not even the Marines go near there. So it is a bit strange to see an admiral come from there. Fujitora, Purple Tiger, explained that he wants to abolish the Royal Warlord system, which is most likely his reason for joining the Marines in the first place. The World Military Draft gave him the opportunity to not only join the Marines but also to become an admiral. This gives him influence in the Marines and also the reverie with which he can strive to his goal, abolishment of the Royal Warlord system. Now if we apply the previous format to his name, Purple Tiger, then purple can link to countries not affiliated with the world government. Also tigers are solitary but social creatures. This means that they hunt alone but can sleep in the same location as others from their species, while males usually avoid each other but a male can have an overlapping territory with a female. This could link to how Fujitora does his own thing, even if that means disobeying orders. It's been quite a long theory already, but now we get to the part of Ryokugyu, Green Bull. Let's use the same format again, separating the names, and start with the green part. I've seen a couple of theories that link his power to either trees, nature, radioactivity or time manipulation. But when I think of the color green I think of healing, mainly because of all the hours I spent playing Pokémon when I was a kid. Because of this I believe his function before becoming an admiral was a doctor, probably a marine one. We know that the Marines have a medical center. If we take it that this is the case we can also speculate about his home country, which would be most likely Drum Kingdom. Drum Kingdom was formerly renowned for its doctors and medical knowledge, but when Wapol became king he made that law which only allowed the 20 doctors in the palace to stay. All the other doctors were exiled from the country. There are some hints that could link Green Bull to Drum Kingdom, such as Dalton having the cow fruit model bison, and also Dr. Kureha has been shown wearing a shirt with a bull on it. If we continue with the format, then next is the bull part. The most common known thing about bulls is that they go mental when they see the color red. This could link to Ryokugyu, Green Bull, having a berserker ability where he loses control over himself and devastates everything close by. I want to link this to Chopper and his monster point. Chopper studied under Dr. Kureha and invented the rumble balls. When he took 3 of these he lost control over his devil fruit and went on a rampage abbot like a berserker. This could prove an important hint. How exactly did Chopper invent those rumble balls? He could have made them from scratch of course, but if we take it that Green Bull came from Drum Kingdom then he could have also used previous research that already existed and made the rumble balls from that research. If for example Green Bull was afraid of his own power and the fact he loses his mind whenever it activates, then he could have tried researching a way to stop this berserk ability. With the new admirals, Kizaru, Fujitora and Ryokugyu, we no longer have the Logia theme which the old admirals had. Fujitora is a paramecia, since Blackbeard has the gravity Logia, so it's likely that Ryokugyu is a zone. I believe he researched the zone fruit to explore the possibilities of stopping the berserk effect and left the research behind when he was exiled from Drum Kingdom, gave the research to Dr. Kureha most likely. Later Chopper found that research and made the rumble balls. After his exile Ryokugyu, still afraid of his power, joined the Marines hoping that if he could not be cured they at least could keep him in check. With the World Military Draft, Akainu forced him to become an admiral because even if he loses control with his ability he is still insanely powerful. Now I have saved the best for last, and that is his devil fruit. If Chopper used his research for the rumble balls then it is likely they have a similar kind of zone devil fruit, and that is the human fruit. I believe Ryokugyu Green Bull has the human fruit model, monster, berserker, Hulk. With it he transforms into a monstrosity with insane physical abilities, but he also loses control of his mind, like the real Hulk. As an admiral I believe he orders all his troops as far away from him before he activates his devil fruit. This would give some cool panels. The drawback from this might be that he can't use Haki while in berserker mode, which would make him useless against Logia but still insanely effective against paramecia and zones. Conclusion: Admiral names could hide hints to their affiliation and powers. Green Bull was a doctor from Drum Kingdom and later for the Marines. He has the human fruit model, monster, berserker, Hulk, one of these most likely. His fruit brings him into a berserker rage where he loses his mind. Afraid of this ability he wanted to cure himself, so did a lot of research on the human fruit, later gave this research to Dr. Kureha upon his exile. Chopper used this research to make the rumble balls.